The mountain is very angry. Time to stab the mountain. We have to get back to the village. Give the healing potion to restore your strength. Can we move diagonally? Oh, when you say arrow keys, you don't mean numpad. Rude. But I can move diagonally? But what if that just counts as 2 moves? The map shows the zones you must travel through to reach the village. You're in the red zone. Now we're in the danger zone! Goal is to find the votive altar to clear the zone. Move from card to card. Do this. Once you've made a move, you won't be able to retrace your steps. Alright. We have myriad ne'er-do-wells. Especially this crazed demon donkey up here. It's 2 damage to the enemy with the most HP. Alright, these are just dealing me damage. Oh, and the skeleton comes back immediately. Drac. And then a bunch of stuff with, and then Goblin, and, Aker Belts, and, Gizotso. Apparently. Well, if I want it, like, do I want to use... I was thinking this was going to be mouse, but, like, if we're just doing a lot of moving around like that, it might be better. And, I mean, I can probably use Wasset. We could do left hand. So does this, yeah. The damage is the health as well. Hello, Seeker. Welcome to the stream. Move under an enemy, a confrontation is automatically triggered. This much damage on others as you have HP. If HP drops to 0, you fail! More powerful the enemy, the better the loot. Gives you gold. So how is this gonna handle diagonals? To discover the votive altar, you need to spend the night. This will allow you to draw new cards to fill empty spaces. But you need to eat food to spend the night. And you'll take damage if you don't have the provisions, alright? Enemies also gain max HP during the night. So, what if I press, like, Q? Like, you can't move in empty spaces. But what if you just, like, click this? Okay. Okay. I was like... It was, let me move, diagonally in the first zone, so I was like, this is, weird. Immediately returns to life. So, like... Well, let's just test it. We're in tutorial zone, and in fact, does immediately return to life. Okay. Noted. There's an altar. Okay, medicinal herbs. Removes negative status effects which we don't have. Okay. That sounds a little still on the loud side, probably. Goats just told you a really bad joke. Okay, you get full HP and provisions when we hit the altar, so we want to min-max by clearing the area as much as we safely can. Okay. Wheat. Alright, we've made it back to the village. There's a barn. In the barn, take a look at the details of your last expedition. Empty! Dilda. Where's the others? Everything's burnt down, apparently. Okay, I just thought a giant, intimidating mountain rose, but it also burned everything down. We have no wood, but I could get some wood. I know where to find some. Like, there appears to be a lot of it. Popped up on the display currently. This is just to collect wood. Or no, this is the cost to rebuild those places, isn't it? Yeah, I suppose it would be. How meta progression-y is this? What's this, by the way? My deck of equipment cards. Your cards will appear in this order in the next standard zone. If your endurance is at 5, only your first 5 card drawn cards will be drawn. I see. 1 provision, 1 spirit. Resource for special powers. Okay. To unlock. This resource is kept when you return to the village after each expedition. You're just thinking of classic cereal blueberry, Eltris. Large green plains with a bunch of monsters. We don't have the wood to rebuild the watchtowers, so we cannot preview. That one didn't have the little wood pop-up is the reason I thought it might be different. Equipment cards. Yeah. Enemy cards and your equipment is the mix of the danger zone. That dunks. Okay. A manticore? We got like a freaking special case of a manticore. It's just a 1 health with no extra effect. Huh? Interesting. Oh, the skeleton only revives once? Did not catch that. Am I supposed to, like, nap before picking up the health potion? As usual, ZZT. Greetings, Chrono. Also, this only costs 1 provision now? I wonder what the difference is. We have 8 spirits, we can use a lateral shot. Pretty powerful. Well, oh well, we found a wood. Oh, they got a banner if they're the one from the deck. It's a unicorn. Oh, this is better herbs. I see. Guess I'm just gonna full clear. Okay, the nap cost goes up each time we nap. I guess the demon donkey's gonna have more loot, right? And you get full health and provision, so you always want to clear votive shard. It's +1. The higher the value of this card, the better the rewards. Cute. Okay. So like... I mean... Am I supposed to do a little bit of... this action then? And we even have more, like, health that is also more provisions if we need it to be. So, like... yeah, all the enemies get 1 health when we nap. So let's just take damage. I don't know how the resurrect works when they're stronger, though. So I guess the safest thing here is just to test that specifically and not anything else. Well, we could loop around, because even if it's double on the skeleton, we'd still have 1 health left, right? With the herb. 9 health. Yeah. Okay, it does just revive as the 1. Alright. Bump that up to an 8. Even by reward. Equipment chest 8 and a holy apple. 1 max provision permanently. Open the chest and choose a reward. Card will be added to your deck. Legendary Pitchfork. Yeah, damage equal to your provisions to all enemies in play. We'll probably just take that. Healing staff. 1 damage to all enemies in play. Heals your HP by the total damage inflicted. Also pretty good. 3 spirits for each enemy in play. Yeah, give me this legendary pitchfork. And like, it's provision based, so you want it early, but it's also so much damage and enemies get stronger when you nap, so you kind of want it maybe a little bit, like in the second day. I mean, there's also the provision recovery here, like I could put it like this, maybe. Corrupted votive altar. An eerie glow comes from this altar. Okay, sure. What do we got here? Phoenix. It's incandescent. Flicks burn. Take damage when you spend the night. We've also got a Dark Warrior. I guess it's a one-time block any non-piercing. Kind of an awkward starting position. Skeleton and a Dark Warrior off of these little nooks that we would have to spend the night to visit, basically. Kind of thinking we're going counterclockwise here. No idea if this counts as more health. I guess I'm kinda, looping around and ending at the Dark Warrior or something. Sure, let's just try that. Unfortunate. We did not hunt who we wanted to, but... So I assume we take 2 damage. Nope, we just dunk it. Anyway. So it's only 1 extra health. If that is in a spot to matter, which it was not currently. Okay. Well, that's really not where I would like the apple to have spawned, but so it goes. The nap will be down at 4 provision. So, yeah, I mean, I assume we try to pitchfork in the next day. I think that means we wanted to go like this. Behold the legendary pitchfork! So we're gonna be on fire, but I still have provisions. Like, we do like a little cheeky more, right? Yeah. Okay, but now I can't actually make it. I can get the spirit. Is that gonna work? I think that works. What do you got? Bleed. Or scratch, rather. Inflicts bleed. Take extra damage on receiving damage. I see. But yeah, so I should be able to dunk this, go here, use my ability, dunk all of that. Oh, but there's all these other votive shards. I want them. I can't pick them up though. That's okay. We made it to, we got it to a 9 and we, you know, didn't die, so that's probably pretty good. Holy Feather. One more endurance. And... oh, this is a permanent passive effect. So, what's our basic one first? +2 to wood cards. Okay. When you receive gold, also gives you 1 shield. Quite good. When a special power deals as many... oh, using. I thought, for some reason I read the first word as win and I was very confused. Using a special power deals as many... I guess that's where I got the 4-letter M word. As many damage to all non-boss enemies in play as it costs. Like... that's overkill, and it says non-boss, so that implies things that I would want to overkill I can't, so like it's probably good in spots that are scarier than what we are currently facing, which I don't know how soon we are facing, but... so, golden helmet it is, I guess. Okay, controlling it with keyboard feels weird. wasted space on that. Okay. Got some relics only for the expedition. Tin's gloomy forest. Fortunately, a few fireflies bring a little light. I mean, there's no reason to stay here, is there? No. We are in level 2, the Dark Forest. Is this our quest log to get, wood? Okay. It's, Milaris, gruff old shepherd who seems to have lived 1,000 lives. Always ready to help the locals. So, we can spend money to up my stats. Quite a bit of money for a smaller increase. So one assumes endurance. That's fairly straightforward. Although, do we don't even have... Do we have a 7th card, right? Yeah. Like, it's not a good card. It'll, like, appear instead of monsters, but that's kind of not necessarily better anyway. Interesting. It's almost just like, well, maybe there's something I want to spend my money on later that we haven't seen yet. The way the dog's tongue works is a little unnerving. It's interesting that getting more of our cards played. I mean, we're going to get better cards. The game thinks the 1 max health is worth about the same as the 1 endurance, though, which is interesting, given the scale, like, of 15 health and 6 endurance and such. And a max health can mostly be a provision. It just, can't be, like, refilled with provision refilling items and stuff. But it's kind of, like, interesting, because, like, the 6th card of my deck is already trash. So, like, random stuff instead seems better than, like, having the 6th and 7th card. So, I guess I'm just gonna press max health. Feels kind of wrong, though. Feels pretty wrong. I think we can come back, though. We'll probably find something else and we can come back before leaving the bio, maybe. But I did not expect to immediately, literally the next screen, be like, hey, here's something you would rather have spent your money on. Thought it was gonna take a screen or 3 at least. Like, A little firefly moves as you move. You use its power to move its position. Huh. Zandia is a passionate person. Her equipment's always impeccable. Hey look, more stuff to spend money on. That's more useful again, probably. heals you for 8 if you're at half health or less. Assume 2 spirits, deal 2 damage to 2 random enemies in play. 1 damage to all enemies. Both of these are pretty good. You want to say? I mean, I guess I'll. Well, like, we don't know if these. Oh, these it does. Okay, those are danger zones. So, all right, give me. Lousy old cards. I have a legendary pitchfork. Thank you. Starting to get too many things I want to be at the end of my deck. Like that's some incentive to take the S-word here. This is also like damage is healing, right? I mean, because enemies do less damage to you if they're already injured. Alright, I think either would be fine, but I'm gonna take that one. Eh? Sure. So, to the right is an optional path, and to the up is the necessary path? Just assumedly based on that there's another room to go from that direction? But I guess we get more information this way either way, right? Because we get to know about this area it goes to. Dark Forest has special rules! I can swap positions with the Firefly for 1 spirit. If a card is there, swap your positions. Alright, we got Stompula. Deals 3 damage. Like they look like they're just looking for a vampire to kill. I don't know why we're interrupting them. The only way I'm getting healing value is to go counterclockwise, so we're just gonna do that and then probably not pick up the hunting knife. Yeah. And then just sleep. Oh, right, I even got shield, so I'm still not getting the value. They dropped an herb anyway. I mean, I don't need to pick this up. Maybe it's better not to. It is quite a bit of healing. But we get 2 more new cards played out if I plow on through. Unclear. Like, what gives us more room to profit long term, right? Guess we're doing it this way. What? Oh, they are piercing. So I just want the left 3 things, or am I burning the bow instead? If I burn the bow, I can at least pick up the loot of the enemy, right? I could also just, like, waste the hunting knife to try to... Well, I can't get both the spirit and the hunting knife anyway. Unless I'm getting them both, rather, you know? Unless I'm using the spirit to swap my position. I could leave both the bow and pitchfork by swapping to the top right. That's a little cute. And it does clear more tiles and leave my weapons to dunk everything that's low. Whee! Oh right, it swaps. I don't pick up the card. Dang it. I could go over there. I could spend another spirit to get one more card. I don't think I will. Nastiers. Gives +1 max HP to enemies in play if I pick up the corrupted wood. So you give me bleed. Sentinel. Oh, if we enter the direction it's facing, the Cacodemon smacks our face. Toxicity. Take 1 damage per move, decreased by 1 when move. Yeah. Oh, bleed only activates once. The small. I didn't read the small text of bleed the first time. I mean, I could just dunk all of them, clear the map, and leave the bow, and then nap. It's not bad. Alright, fine. Clear the left 6 cards. Although then the herbs don't actually do anything. But the herbs don't do anything unless I'm napping regardless, so... I mean, since we're already out of provisions and there's no more on the board, we probably aren't going to plan on a double sleep. That's probably hubris. Oh, the Firefly's a swap. I keep thinking it'll act like I moved to that space, but it isn't. It is a swap. So, like, I could go left, up, swap, left, up, left, left. That, like, seems pretty good. Yeah. Are at 10 health at that point, with a swap still available. Oh, no, more, because we still have the shield from picking up the gold. Seems like we just got a bunch of Stomp Lords here. Well, only one Stomp Lord, but... We've run out of items. But how do we feel about just swapping and plowing through like everything? Everything is 13 damage? It seems like the wrong amount, because the bleed is going to be an extra 2. So I could do all but, like, the unicorn, maybe, if I move down and then swap. There's another spirit, so I could swap more than once, even, if I, wanted to. Yeah, we probably get gold, too. Although, like, most of them are gonna be votive shards, probably. Okay, yeah, so if I go down and swap to the top right corner, and then I kill the unicorn, and then kill the bleed lord, I have a choice. If I've found shield, I can go up and do a full clear. If I haven't found a shield, I can just go left. Okay, so here we play it safe and we just go left. Also, shield wouldn't work on the last piercing enemy anyway. Alright, we only got it to 7. Holy plant. Max HP. You mean you're not gonna give me an epic or legendary this time? Ingot. It's +3 to a random card in play from your deck. Gives you 3 provisions. The excess is dealt as damage to enemies in play. Like all of them? Or a blue is epic anyway. Let's see. Sets your shield equal to your lost HP. Quite strong, but not synergistic with our other shield game, which is a little sad, but I mean, it's still, no, it still reasonably works with that. Just, the chainmail can be pierced. So to some extent, this is a flex card, right? Like, we could put it later in the deck to be provisions, earlier in the deck to be damage. Middle of the deck to be 1 provision and 2 damage. Yeah, that kind of sounds like it's to everything, right? Should be. It's just lacking that that word all, which this says all enemies, for example. That says random enemy. That says all enemies. I mean, it is a strictly better apple, but if it's only a little bit, I'd rather take the chainmail, probably, right? Yeah, I don't know. It just depends if it hits all or not. Greetings, Mikey. To unlock. So it's actually considered common too. I mean, it's still just 1 damage to all enemies in play. Just it cost me $7, so I'm like, could clearly be better than common if it costs me money. I mean, I did take the expensive max HP up, so that this is even comparatively better, marginally. Piercing enemies complicate this a little bit. Like, I can't just use this as 15 health or whatever. And, sleeping isn't gonna take from shield either. But I think it's still pretty reasonable to think of this as, like, 9 health or something, right? Is my other thing just 1 every time we pick up gold? Yeah, no matter how much gold, we get 1 shield. Okay. That's a lot of damage. It depends on how big the maps get. Like, we're seeing a lot of, like, 8 tiles. If we're doing, like, a 12-tile board or something, give me this all day long. I guess technically we did see an 11 already, although it was a kind of a wonky one. You couldn't take full value of it because it had the little corner nubs. Basically, this feels more flexible, but, like, a little worse. So do we want the flexibility or the, like, often better, but also, I guess, it lacks flexibility in other ways, I guess, because, as we talked about, shield is not quite health. And it's a little worse than baseline because of the fact we get healed anyway, and a little better than baseline because we've got more max health. So, you know. Alright, damage is good. Give me more damage. I think they're both very good additions to the deck. And we, how much do we care about keeping a hunting knife around? Basically, we can replace the hunting knife with an apple. Guess I'll do that. And then the plan is to have this do 4 damage to everyone and this do like 3 damage to everyone. It's kind of awkward anyway I slice it though. I need more endurance, need more cards. Shockingly, the thing that seemed like the best is probably the best. A little smaller zone over here. Alright, well I don't have a lot of decision to make here. About here. Do we want to waste the sword or the health potion? This area is very small. Okay, no matter how much wood it is, it's always just 1 HP to the enemies. And it said that stronger enemies drop better loot. I don't know if if we're the one that makes them stronger, if that gives them better loot or not, though. Like, does sleeping or picking up corrupted wood give me better loot? Alright, am I picking up the other wood or burning the herb now just because, like, the placement is kind of better? We don't want to go to the corner much anyway, it's kind of whatever. I guess if I take the wood, I'm looking at circling back around to hit the health potion from the other side or going into the nub on the left. I guess that's probably fine. Nap time. Okay, well... I do have... No, I don't have any spirit. Okay. We could have put our blueberries early to get spirit. I guess I'm just, yeah. My shield stays intact, right? Yeah, they don't waste my shield. Looks like the weed is 1 damage now. I'm a little curious of the health potion timing. I could also swap here if I wanted to. So basically swapping saves me 2 damage, because the monkey here's got the hit plus the bleed. It still doesn't make my pathing good because of the way the Cacademon's facing though, huh? So I guess we're just going up through here. as our votive. Well, I guess we can't use the pitchfork after napping again, so... that is that. I think I want to be in the corner and planning to swap with the votive altar and then clear through everything to get back to it. Sort of thing. Or, I mean, I could also just, you know, clear through it all the same without swapping, actually. It's 5 health to rest again. Full clearing just this is probably prudent enough, huh? Like... with the spirit, I could theoretically look at setting up to do some dance to get like one more thing after resting. I don't know if I care enough to bother. I mean, it is just better. They're just gonna be dropping all votive shards anyway. I don't suppose there's any downside to napping here. So I guess I will... I do get another coin from my shenanigans, so it was value. Oh, wait, no it isn't. Hold on. There's something that will attack me if I go to pick up those coins. Alright, I guess we can't do anything. Like, I can pick up the spirit to use the spirit. Yeah, alright. What do you got for me? Chaotic Ornament. The cards on which you can move are chosen at random. What? A hard time parsing how that's gonna look. Wood cards spend the night for free. Huh. When you receive provisions, also heal that much HP. Interesting. I like how it's just grape, singular. It does show a bunch of grapes, but... wood scroll seems better. Let's get free... Like, who needs more provisions when I can just nap for free? Well, you have to actually encounter the wood, which is not guaranteed, but... You're not gonna preview my upgrade? Why does the pitchfork have a count of how many times it's been triggering? Oh, it says up here we get +1 to the selected card. Oh. This happens twice if we upgrade it. Well, that doesn't... I don't know if that actually helps. It's like too much. So maybe we upgrade the sword? Sword or wheat rather than pitchfork? In the theoretical long game that is not presenting itself yet, upgrading this is the correct choice because it is so strong, but it's just excessive. Like, this sword usually kills everything. So yeah, I guess we'll upgrade the sword. I mean, I could also spend money on, like, another card. I like the heal from half thing or whatever. That's, I don't know, similarly good. Okay, the cost goes up. Is that because the card's already been upgraded, or does the cost go up just in general? Okay, the cost goes up in general, but it looks like you can upgrade one card multiple times, so... I don't want these together, though. A little awkward either way. Okay. Defeat the boss. This zone features a boss that must be defeated in order to win the expedition. There's no vote of altar. There is the rain. Weather effects can change the classic rules of the game. When the status applied, double its value. Relatively rude. All the enemies also start at 1 extra health here. I mean, there's still the sub-theme objective of farming. I wonder if I can rest after I've killed the boss. Fill up the board with some more mobs to take out. It's like we already easily have the like Omega clear here. You can't rest after taking out the boss. Okay, cool. So just pick up the wheat here, right? And we have the swap, so I could potentially swap over to the sword to start the next fracas too. Yeah, I'm like seeing if I can get the healing value off the herbs. That's not really realistic. I've got a shield anyway. The other consideration is the knife versus bow angle if we want to just full clear to get as many new spaces out as possible, or if I want to leave like the bow up. I can also go left up and circle back and leave the hunting knife up too if I prefer. I can still have the health potion available for the next fray. It is a little amusing that the boss is like the least threatening stage we've seen so far, really. Maybe it's got a different phase. I haven't hovered over it. Returns to life indefinitely with 2 health or less. Oh, with 2 health less, not or less. The other piece has the or less. Okay. So we do have to dunk this thing multiple times. Okay. In that case... Wait, why didn't this attack me? Oh, it's pointing up. Sorry, I read this as pointing down for some reason. Well, all the more reason this pathing makes sense then. There's not like a lot of need to kill it now versus later. I guess I would like it to be at 2 health rather than... Oh, this raises their max health, right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it matters terribly much. I'm just gonna do this. Alright, there's some cursed wood. There's a big stomper. Some more cursed wood. A pitchfork of the gods, and a Durgan. Babu. Kinda don't need the sword again. Maybe. Because I'm using the wood before I pick up the pitchfork. Oh, am I supposed to pick up only one wood at a time for the free naps? Oh, the boss didn't gain health when we napped either. Okay, if they're gonna reincarnate anyway, I might as well do this then. This is close enough to good. I'm just gonna assume this makes sufficient sense. Whoa! Oh, okay. Moving on to the wood automatically sleeps is how that actually works. It doesn't make your sleep free. But that's mostly still good. So where do I want to warp here? Or do I even want to warp? I could just kind of plow through. Down and warp is pretty reasonable. Alright, get it up. Dark votive altar. Yeah, I guess the dark ones you can't, like, up, basically. You can't make them stronger. Got a lot of warping powers still. This all looks like reasonable. Let's do this first. Then oh, I'm warping over here. Whoops, I misread that. That's still fine though? Yeah, that's still perfectly cromulent. It's basically the same thing as what I was gonna do anyway. Bloop. No more mega clear-alls. We'd have to leave them, so we could have and done that even more efficiently, but, you know, this is some more gold on the ground. No more wood, alas. Cacodemons pointing up. And even if we pick up both spirits, we don't quite have enough for the special ability here. Let's see, I could swap and kind of clear out the whole left side. Our sleep prices didn't increase when we got free ones either, so it's still, like, they're fully free. It's still only 3 provisions to sleep. So I think I'm gonna probably ignore the 2 rightmost enemies and clear the rest. I guess that would be enough that we almost want to leave, though, huh? Depending on how much healing we get in here. Let's see, if I can leave myself, I guess if I pick up the healing potion, I can end where, like, maybe actually kill the bleed shrieking monkey there, because then I could warp to the altar to finish it off. And if I happen to spawn next to any, like, gold, I can maybe pick that up first or something. Oh, I've got 3 shield, too. Okay. And I guess I'll use a swap so I can pick up 1 extra herb. I mean, I guess what enemies drop is not known until you defeat them. But, you know, I want to be actually showing what my thought process is here, but due to the nature of the game, we kind of need our whole moveset planned out in advance. But yeah, I'm kind of looking at looping over here. And then go here, then swapping down there, get this, take this out, spend the night. We can swap over here to leave if we need to. We can potentially pick up nearby things first if that seems prudent. Alright, that's gotta be at least good enough to go with here. Exactly, Servets. Okay, so there's 1 or 2 damage here, so that means there's 0 or 1 damage here, and no? Oh, now I've got enough spirit to do a spirit bomb. Even if I swap, huh? That's pretty powerful. Also, my swap doesn't go. I keep thinking the swap is where... this is much worse. Although it's still actually fine. I guess we just clear both. We, like, full clear the map, basically. But yeah, I keep thinking that the swap is only mirrored in the direction I'm looking at, instead of mirrored in both directions. So I was thinking I was swapping down here. So that's why I hit Z to undo. It doesn't do anything. But this is still fine. We defeat both enemies. We have a big old stack of bleed on us. truly ginormous stack of bleed. On receiving damage, does that count for damage caused by prevention situations? Money or wood? It does count all damage, okay. Is it better to pick up this spirit for my spirit bomb positioning? This is also only like 5 damage, right? And 4 even. And there are enemies with 6 health here spawning. So in that case, it's probably safest to sleep here and give me options. Because we might not actually be safe here. Oh, there's an herb. We can clear the bleed. I think I up and swap in Spirit Bomb, but alright, Spirit Bomb before I swap. I think that's how that works. So we'll have no bleed, so I can take out... Oh, I can't end on this space, though. I was thinking I'd loop all the way through, end on this space, and then warp back and leave, but that does not work. Okay. I could end on this space, though, and that does work. Yeah, then we warp here and leave. That probably makes sense. Oh, I could also, if I Spirit Bomb from here, I could go up here and warp and then clear through that to get out this way. And pick up one more piece of loot that way. Alright, that looks sufficient. So if I swap... Just kind of making sure I did parse this correctly, right? We'll have all these extra shields. Oh, that just means I can kill this too. Okay. Does it? Yeah, it does. Loads of money. And we cleared our bleed, so technically we optimally want to rest again. Like, it only costs 1 health. Do I rest up 1 or where I'm at? So where I'm at gives a clear spot where I can, like, defeat 1 thing on my right and then leave. Where if I go up 1, I'll have to, like, go through 2 things to get a reward, right? At least. But it, going up 1 puts me at 7 spirit, 1 away from another spirit bomb. I think I'm just gonna rest it. We can definitely do some things. We kill the unicorn and the poison lord in the bottom right and pick up the golds in the top left and we're out. And that's good enough. Seems like there might be a line that slays the goblin too or something, but... This seems probably sufficient. We have already farmed more than I think the game expects us to. Forgot that was gonna be doubled. Well, hopefully this doesn't kill us then. Oh, no, it's... Oh, it's only 1 damage. It's just how long it lasts. Okay. But I did forget the poison was gonna be doubled. Alright. Let's leave before hubris strikes. And we've got a nice little forest. Strange monolith. Zoe, a little ermine who has forged a strong bond with Akohan. Her instincts are never wrong. Glad to see Zoe. Cree. Let's not go near this dangerous monolith. Zoe, no! Whee! She disappeared. Alright. It appears we cannot go back, so... We cannot spit. I think we're just... the gold we acquired didn't actually do anything here. Because I think it's actually... we're going back to town. But I didn't know if more wood would show up, either. Oh, there is a breakdown. Okay. Average value of votives. Damage inflicted. Oh, that's only worth 3 points. Okay. Like every 100 damage is worth a point. So, Stalling gave us 1 more point. I think is all it did in that final zone. Right? Because I don't know if more wood was possible to show up, but I don't think any wood did show up in the final area, right? Enemies defeated with a votive altar in play is a listed stat. I'm curious. Provisions exceeding. Total value of relic chests. We're back at the village. Always start in Barn Town. But rather than visit the barn, I'm going to visit the bathroom. We'll be back in about 5 minutes, everybody. See you soon. And I will fix the music. 1 sec. If it'll let me. There we go. Right, yeah. Appreciate your patience, folks. We are back. Why did that make a loud noise? Weird. All right. We can look at the stats that we just looked at the barn. Sure. We're surrounded. I didn't believe your magic monolith story. All right. Ackerhan's not with you. Never leave you. Over there, are you sure you can track his trail from this far away? Didn't just stand guard. I rebuilt the watchtower while you were away. Despite not having wood. But you still need to provide wood for everything else. We don't even have enough for the warehouse. Or the sanctuary. All the wood we need to rebuild the village is stored here? Wait. Why is the wood storage facility the most expensive thing? Like, I don't have enough wood to rebuild the wood storage? Does it, like, list a limit to how much wood I can store? Weird. Okay. Cartography workshop. Godly powers. This is where person I don't know studies the power of person I don't know's talents. God I don't know, I guess, in the latter case, probably. Market. Alright, let's look at the watchtower. Take relics to make your expedition easier. Ones to make it more difficult. Also find relics to make index changes to make things more accessible. Exceed the maximum HP limit. Adds as many enemies in danger zones as the number of biomes traversed. Like, it's really vague what adding an enemy means, I guess. Like, how big is the deck that it is pulling from when it is adding an enemy? Only a partial healing when we clear. Which doesn't change the fact that you want to min-max, it just changes the degree, right? 1 HP to all enemies. Legendary corrupted relic. Enemies appear with 2 shield. Oh, that's part of... yeah, okay. No wonder I thought... that's the colorblind mode, I guess. Probably, right? At the epic and rare similar shades of blue. That's... oddly, similar. Yeah, so normally it's blue and purple. But I guess for some flavors of color blindness, those are very similar. It's always a dance trying to figure out where I want those settings on as a streamer. Like, I want colorblind modes on where possible, but if it, like, makes the discernibility between things worse for those without, like, that flavor of colorblindness, that's a little bit rougher. What are the other effects in any case? One extra provision. -1 to all your gold and spirit gains. Min 1. Sure. And you could mix and match, so you could have some of these and some of these if you wanted, I suppose. It's a level 1 watchtower, for whatever that means. It doesn't... I don't see any way to upgrade it currently, but... Like... I don't... Is this actually reflected? And they're also somewhat... Like, the plus shield and plus HP are kind of wonky. I don't know how much we're interested there. Hello, Beards and Bacon. Glowing monolith. We'll have to use it without thinking too much. Well, with the amount I have... Oh, those are just the tabs. Choose who is going on the expedition. I'm like, new characters unlocked. They're grayed out. Are you lying to me? Yes. Yes, you are. We don't even get one extra character available when we unlock the tavern. 21 wood to upgrade, and you have to upgrade the other buildings first anyway. Okay. Change the map. Useful relics. Useful cards. Mediation. Oh, you can hold it down. At least. Although I imagine that's not going to be obvious to a lot of people. Reroll chest and merchants by spending gold. Yeah. So... Exactly, Bits. The worst kind of unlock is an unlock that just makes it so more stuff can be unlocked without giving you anything immediately. At least the market does immediately give you the reroll, right? But it's otherwise a bunch of now available unlocks. So... it's interesting, like, with just, like, some small framing changes, like, this probably isn't as offensive to me, but... for example, I had been, like, thinking it might be pretty nice to have kind of a, like a modern Chandelier sort of experience, right? Where you may be building up a deck over the course of a, say, like 20-hour campaign or something like that. So rather than individual runs, you're doing a longer campaign, but not like a super long one, and not one that's just a bunch of individual runs anyway, but like it's not. All of those lines are blurry, and with just and like some of it's just about how it's presented, even if the gameplay ends up being pretty similar in practice, but just a set of individual runs that is primarily about getting all the unlocks slowly over time is really not what I want. And then, like, I don't know, Slice of Dice has spoiled me on everything as far as not needing to grind. It's still got an asterisk there, because there's the Tyrantus fight that still exists, that sometimes you grind against if you've got a profit, but mostly there's no benefit to grinding in Slice and Dice. Like, it's only about, what, 1 in 200 fights or something like that? But yeah, so having it kind of heavily built around min-maxing the grind there. Although if you turn on enough hard things, you probably don't have a lot of time to grind, to be fair to that end. The other characters do play dramatically differently. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, there's quite a few characters there. Like, so it's more than just some, like, different starting cards or whatever. Because that's kind of the default assumption, which would still be different enough to be potentially interesting, but like the framing of how the fights and stuff works seems set enough that the assumption is that flow still stays about the same, but maybe it does mix up quite a bit. One character makes all the other cards on the board move when they move. So, yeah, still solving the puzzle, but it changes the rules of the puzzle, yeah. That's the general flow, Beards, yeah. We build up the town, and it looks like all these buildings can then be leveled up further after they've been rebuilt. So, assumedly, you keep getting some permanent benefits by unlocking all this stuff, and then things get, like, gradually a little bit harder and stuff, too. But, yeah, like, my instinct is that I don't know if it's for me. It seems decent enough, like, I think if what you saw looked appealing like something you'd like, it probably is. Like, I don't really have any major complaints about just the basic flow, just the overarching framing and grinding inference and kind of nebulous choose your own difficulty. I mean, like, I don't know that that's really worse than the default at this point would be to do ascensions, and that would require you to start low unless you sneeze. Sneezing is never normal. I never sneeze. And the ascensions are like kind of worse, but at least kind of better. There's at least like a more. It's not at all clear if this game is expected to be winnable at all with like all of the negative effects on or anything. I don't know. But more specifically, like, if it is, how much is that expecting? Oh, we can get a blessing from the sanctuary every expedition and stuff like that. So I'd have to, you know, edit to get all of that unlocked to see. Basically, just all games need to be Factorio or Slice and Dice. Like, give me that level of quality of life and that level of non-grind and unlock all button and undo button, and then I'll play for hundreds of hours, right? But yeah, I think this feels like it's in the spot of like, didn't mind what we just played. It was pretty decent, but I don't really like where it seems to be going in framed. But I could potentially be convinced to try it with skipped meta if that seemed appropriate. I think that's about where it lands for me here. Has the advantage of the runs probably being on the shorter side. Like, I'm kind of guessing that the later runs are maybe one more biome, like they're a little bit longer, but probably still not super long, question mark, question mark. Similarly, you could play as our blacksmith. Oh, can you play as the, I'm gonna say ferret, because I forgot the name of the animal they said it was. It's one I'm not very familiar with, but our ferret-like friend. I didn't look carefully at the silhouettes to see if we could make anything out there, but maybe you could play as the ferret. Every character you meet is playable eventually. Cool. So you could that might be your last unlock, be able to play as the ferret. Ermine, yes. The Ermine, rather.